Welcome to Spidell's California Minute. I'm your host, Catherine Zidane, and this week we're covering the net operating loss suspension for high-income taxpayers. If you missed the live presentation of our Critical California Tax Issues webinar, where we cover AB 150, conformity, and more, the on-demand version is available for purchase at caltax.com under the Webinars tab. California does not conform to the federal net operating loss provisions contained in the CARES Act and limits carry-forwards to 20 years. California has also not conformed to the 80% of AGI limitation in effect for post-2020 taxable years as enacted by the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act and amended by the CARES Act. And California does not conform to the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act amendments that allow unlimited net operating loss carryovers. In addition, for taxable years beginning on or after January 1st, 2020, and before January 1st, 2023, California has suspended net operating losses for larger taxpayers. The suspension applies to businesses that are subject to the corporation income or franchise tax if their business income subject to California taxation is $1 million or more, and subject to the personal income tax if they have net business income and modified adjusted gross income of $1 million or more. This means for non-corporate taxpayers, if either their net business income or their modified AGI is below $1 million, then the net operating loss suspension does not apply and they can claim the net operating loss carryover in 2020 through 2022. For the purposes of the $1 million threshold, business income is defined as income from a trade or business, whether conducted by the taxpayer or a partnership or S corporation owned directly or indirectly by the taxpayer, from a rental activity or attributable to a farming business. Modified adjusted gross income for purposes of the $1 million threshold is the taxpayer's federal AGI, not the California AGI, without regard to the net operating loss deduction. As an example, let's assume Jane has a California net operating loss carry forward from 2020. On her 2021 return, Jane has modified adjusted gross income of $10 million, but her net business income is only $950,000. Because her net business income is less than $1 million, Jane can apply her 2020 loss carry forward on her 2021 California return, even though her modified AGI is much more than $1 million. For any net operating loss or loss carryover disallowed as a result of the suspension, the 20-year maximum carryover period will be extended by 1 year for losses incurred during the 2021 taxable year, by 2 years for losses incurred during the 2020 taxable year, and by 3 years for losses incurred prior to the 2020 taxable year. We have detailed information on net operating losses in our Analysis and Explanation of California Taxes reference manual, which is available in both print and online versions. You can check out the table of contents and get more details at caltax.com under the Publications tab. That's all for this week. Join us next time for another installment of Spidell's California Minute.